figure out how to make this thing public right now for viewing for right now. If it, I'm not green anymore. Uh, we're going to see if Miss Mobo can get hooked back up. I'll turn us back around here and put us in the holder.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, oh, she's seen me. She's hooked up. I ought to do it again just to do it. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Brightness. So maybe you can see what's going on. So anyway, we're live again. I'm gonna stick us in the holder. I had some lady pull up next to me. Her little black car was all dirty. Do you know where there's a car wash around here? I said, well, darling, I said, I'm not from around Clinton. I said, I'm not sure if there's one around. She said, well, there's one down the road down there, but it won't take your money. It keeps spitting your money out. How's that look? It look all right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we'll see if anybody comes back in here. We'll just get on the road. Oh, I'll take him off. There we go. Get back out here in the traffic. You're gonna have to crack it open and give me one.
Yeah, well, I just have to get a drink.
Oh, you have to get a drink?
Yeah, I downed all my pills.
Oh. I'll move my water here. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. Take a little slug of milk here. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Uh-oh. Her sign is going away.
Well, where do I go? Oh.
Grab it, grab it! Success! All right. Boy, it is busy here today. Goodness gracious. All right. Okay.
Got some hearts.
Oh, thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're in
I
here.
bet you it's...
I had to restart the stream. I thought I had to make it public, but I guess maybe that's afterwards in edit. So anyway, let's get back in our lane here. So anyway, we're back on the road again. What is the problem?
I can't get the chat up.
Well, I don't think I had all chat. I didn't block the chat or nothing.
Here we go. Now it's showing up. Melissa says hi.
Hi, Melissa.
And Lynn T says morning Mobo and Mrs. Mobo. Good
Hey,
morning.
Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Thanks for stopping in. We're on the road. Doing a little road trip today. Getting some stuff. Gotta get some stuff for the farm. So, thought we'd fire it up and hit that button. I haven't done a stream for a while. Been kind of cold and ornery here, and so, but we're out here today after the big storm front moved through last night. Boy, the wind is blowing pretty good. The lake's very choppy. Today I wouldn't want to be out there on a boat, but there is somebody. Look at that crazy guy out there in a boat. Or maybe that's a duck blind. Is that a boat or is that a duck blind? I can't tell. I don't know, it may be a boat. Not me. That water's pretty rough.
Lynn says, oh nice. Cold and windy here. And yes, we lost power for over three hours.
Wow. Well, ours flickered a couple of times, but we never lost it. But there's a lot of people up in town that did. It blew over a lot of big trees up there in the city. It smashed this car practically in half. They got him out of the car, but they said they took him to the hospital in critical condition, and I can see why, because man, that tree landed right. I mean, it.
Sanal says, hello, Mobo.
Hey,
Hello,
Sanal. What's going on, brother? How you been, man? I've been seeing you. You've been keeping pretty busy. Thanks for keeping us informed on what's going on, man. We appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. We're doing a little road trip today. Gotta go get a couple things for the farm, and so we thought we'd bring you along with us. You know how I like to ride. So we're riding today.
Sanal says he's doing well.
Good. We got some big weather coming your way. We had a pretty wild evening here last night, and it's all headed east. So be weather aware, brother. I don't know if it'll make it to you today or if yours will be there tomorrow. But the folks in the mid-south there, Alabama and Tennessee and Kentucky, and it's going to be a rough day for them today. Well, they're making some advancement on the bridge there.
Sanal says it's cold here.
Yeah, it chilled down. We had it was about 70, 75 here yesterday, and after that front moved through, it really, the wind changed direction, but it was a blessing here because it was dry, so it kind of purged all the weather and moved it east. St. Louis got kind of smacked in the mouth. They had tornadoes over there on the east side of the state yesterday afternoon late and into the evening. So the winds have changed. Spring is upon us. You know how that goes. But I'm glad you stopped in, Sanal. Glad to see you, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, you know how the weather gets around here. Oh, we got somebody, road worker out. I bet he's picking up. He's picking up. They've been working on the bridges there across the lake.
Sanal said likewise.
Do what?
Sanal says likewise.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I like walking with you, Sanal. And like I say, I appreciate you keeping us informed about our J6ers and you know, all that you do for us. You really help. You know, information is key. So keep it up. You got great content. If we was better at this YouTube thing, I'd have Miss Mobo throw up a link to your channel, but we're still rookies. I got the green screen. I was we were having trouble hooking up, and so I pushed them buttons, made a highlight. I've done that before. I don't know what it was highlighting, but it did. Then I turned the screen green, and I couldn't ungreen it. So it was me on the green screen. It was funny. Sorry if I'm kind of quiet. You hear me smacking. I'm eating a little chocolate donut. Drinking a little milk this morning. Breakfast of champions. Well, how can we bump this up a mile or two?
That's 65, isn't it?
No, I think it's 65 now. Then we got out of the construction zone.
So yes, and I put up to 70.
We'll round her out at, what is that, 69? I think we're one of my favorite numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get me wet when I got chocolate on my fingers. I think everybody thinks the speed limit's 80. This guy here, he's coming up pretty quick. I do not think he's observing the posted speed limit. pretty good grip on the wheel today. That wind is blowing pretty good. Got kind of a crosswind, kind of pushing on the side of the truck. But yeah, that wind was blowing. So I bet we were taking 70-mile-an-hour gusts last night, and it was blowing coming up from Oklahoma. I thought there was a fire. I thought the county was on fire, because I mean it was so smoky. It looked like fog almost. And I'm telling you what. But when that wind changed directions, it moved the smoke on out of here. But it was pretty smoky. I mean, it smelled like something was close on fire, but it was all coming from Kansas and Oklahoma. That's incredible. But it's cleared up today. That dry air moved through and it shut everything off and pushed the front on eastward. So, but it's definitely cooler today. It's supposed to be like this for a few days, I guess. A little cooler like this. But boy, it was sure a roof rattler. The old roof was a rattling, I'm telling you. Zipper. Oh, all right, last donut. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jeez, get off the zipper.
Hold on to that for a minute. Don't get no chocolate on it. I can't get my donut out. There it is. Oh, almost. There it is. There it is. About. Man, that wind it pushed out. It got the truck rocking. Yep, you can see the flags here at the Legion Hall.
Oh wow.
They're straight out. That wind is really a-blowing today.
Calls cabin. Where are we headed, Mobo?
Well, we're taking a little road trip today down here to southern Missouri. We're going to stop and pick up a couple of barrels to store new barrels. Our old trash barrels are rusting out, and so we're gonna stop, pick up a couple of barrels down here. We got about 45, 50 miles to go down here to the barrels, and then we're gonna go on over and visit the G's, Trucker G and Mrs. G this afternoon, and get some of that good G-spot seasoning. We're about out, and some of that good old habanero hot sauce. I'm hoping they've got some in stock. These are all his personal, Trucker G's personal recipes. He always says, we try to get him to tell us what's in it. He said, well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Not really. But they're his personal mixture. It's a seasoned salt, and the habanero sauce is just, man, I tell you, it.
Mango habanero.
Yeah, mango habanero. And they stock it. You can buy it at truckerg.com. And I'll tell you what, if you get a chance, you go out there and look, and get you some of that ordered up, because it certainly is good.
His brow's already sweating and he's on fire. Real Cole's cabin.
Well, it's not like just a straight habanero pepper. Yeah, them will make your eyebrows sweat. And of course, I got the old Homer Simpson head going on. It make it, but a habanero make the top of your head sweat. But this in that way, it has a sweet component to it, that mango, and then just a little bit of heat on the back end. And I'll tell you, you put it on your chicken fingers, chicken strips. Oh my goodness. It make your tongue slap your brains out. It's mighty good. It's a great recipe. Trucker G's a great chef. We've been fortunate enough, he's a retired truck driver. Drove over the road for over 30 years, and he's retired now. He's fleet manager for a major trucking company. Manages a fleet of truck. I think he's got 10 trucks that he manages, their deliveries and maintenance and all their stuff that they need when they're out on the road. He's got many holidays in a truck stop away from his family, and he knows how lonesome it can be to be away from your family. So we've been fortunate enough to make acquaintances with Trucker G and Miss G, and he smokes turkeys. Miss G makes all the fixings, the mashed taters and the green beans and all that stuff, and they never did desserts, because I tell you, it's a lot of work to make a Thanksgiving dinner for 100 truckers. We served this Thanksgiving over 100 truckers at a truck stop that in Springfield, Missouri. And in fact, it's Flying J, right? And where we serve at was a Flying J.
Yeah.
Exit 74 in Springfield, Missouri. And then at Christmas, they have sponsors that donate little things. Like here a couple years ago was Rand McNally stepped up with atlases, road atlases, and different flashlights, and just different sponsors. Bull Snot is a big donor. Makes a great glass cleaner and vinyl ink and vinyl cleaner spray. Tire black for your tires, and just a full line of truck care products because you know that diesel, it just gets all over everything, and it has real good smell. It smells real good. I'll tell you, I wish these guys would get on it. We've been going around.
Call's Cabin says, I can see well that would be a lot of work feeding 100 people.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's quite an undertaking. So, like say, Miss G, she couldn't, you know, it's so much that they didn't do dessert. So Miss Mobo offered, of course she's the cook, I'm the eater, to make dessert. I think last year she made 10, maybe 12 pies and a whole mess of cupcakes. And so yeah, we got one coming in hot behind us. Let's get out of his way. He's coming. And so I tell you, to see the look on these truckers' faces, it really, I don't know who enjoys it more, the truckers or us. I'll tell you, it's something you when you do it, you'll never forget it. It's the most incredible feeling in the world to serve. It really changed us. The G's made us better people. They're a wonderful couple. They have a beautiful family.
Road Calls Cabin says, I'm an excellent dessert taster.
Ah, yes. I'm right there with you. You'll have to come on over. Exit 74, Springfield, Missouri, Flying J. This Thanksgiving, and have a turkey dinner. It's free. Doesn't cost a thing. Just come on down there and be with us, or even eat and help. You know, help serve the truckers. It's a whole thing. You want to see us in action? Go to Trucker G's YouTube page. Search, or even I think they're on Facebook too, and watch the video.
He says he's in Kentucky.
Oh well, heck, we're just almost neighbors, aren't we? but it's a wonderful thing, man. I tell you, I was a selfish person, and Trucker G and Miss G, they changed us. They made us better people, and there's a whole group of us. It's just not me and Miss Mobo. There's Trucker G's family. He's got 2 daughters and a son. His son's in the Air Force, and then there's a host of others that shows up. One of our dear sweet friends, Jin. It's a group effort. It's not, you know, and it really helped. Miss G and Trucker G are so appreciative of us, and it's a life changer. It certainly is. Since we started helping, I've been I'm different in my heart, and it's because of Trucker G and Miss G.
Yeah, Road Calls Cabin says, I think I'm sub to him.
Do what?
He says, I think I'm sub to him. So he subs.
Oh, well, bless your heart, man. Appreciate it. Again, thanks for coming in, and because I think I've seen you out on a stream, and I might even be sub to you myself. But I think I've seen you out there. Your name sounds awful familiar. Maybe we'll get Ms. Mobo maybe she can search you, and you might even be able to touch on his name on the tablet. I don't know. and subbing. We'll return the favor, or we'll check. Miss Mobo's going to check, see if you just click on his name, and it'll come down and it'll say go to channel.
Okay.
And then you can see whether we're subbed or not.
It says subscribed.
So we are subbed to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's a him. Them.
But he's got a cool little shed or cabin. Oh, it's his off-grid cabin.
Right.
That's pretty cool looking.
So then when you want to go back, yeah, just hit there you go. And that should take it back to the screen. So, well, we're subbed to you too, bud. But I'm sure glad you came in and ride along with us for a little bit. It's not going to be a, all day thing. We need to we'll stay just a couple of hours. We'll try to be back home, like I say, with daylight savings times now. We'll probably be back home about 6:30 or 7, somewhere in that area. Because I do these breathing treatments, and I'm going to miss my midday treatment. I've got my inhaler.
Road Calls Cabin says, yeah, I've been subbed to him for a while.
Yeah,
or to you, one of them.
Yeah, I thought your name sounded familiar. I can't recall where I saw you at. Whether it was on Terry's tips, tricks, and tips and trips and talk. My 4T sweet lady from Colorado, is a gig worker and a nurse. She's a phlebotomist. She does. She draws blood for insurance applicants and stuff like that needs that kind of thing done to get approved, and she's a gig worker. She does DoorDash and she's a great crafter. She does some really cool craft stuff. You ought to check her out. Terry's Trips, Tips, and Talk. Wonderful, wonderful, sweet lady. I'd love to meet her someday. You never know. Maybe one of these days. But it won't be in Colorado. I don't think altitude would be good for me. Because I'm so short of breath, I just don't think it'd be wise for me to go back to Colorado in the altitude. But we see each other on the tube. So, but I don't know where if it was on Dave's stuff, on Dave's front porch, where we make front porches great again. Another great guy. I love Brother Dave. But I know you're familiar. I just can't recall from where it was I subbed you at. But I'm glad you're here. And I try to look at a different subs videos, but I've been kind of slacking on that. Because we don't get good signal strength in the house. We live in a steel building, and it's kind of hard on the signal strength. But yeah, so we're just kind of easing along on the road here, and we're gonna go down here and get these barrels, don't know what the signal's going to be like once we get off this big road here.
Yeah, he texted me to see if we were still coming.
Oh, G did?
No,
Oh, Miss G?
no, the barrel guy.
Oh, the barrel guy.
Uh-huh.
What time is it?
11:19.
Oh,
I told him, yeah, and that was when we just went through Osceola.
no, we just went through Collins.
I texted him when we went through Osceola.
Oh, I got you.
And he was
Don't
back
yell.
with us.
Miss Mobo's been yelling at me
I
lately.
thought I was very calm. And
I can't. I'm also hard of hearing.
very hard of hearing.
And we're in the truck, and so there's this noise, and she just doesn't understand. But then she yells at me.
Yeah, and then he hears. Wow, that's that. Well, I don't see gas going down much.
No, it's still up there a little bit, isn't it?
Calls cabin says ugh.
What?
He says ugh.
Okay.
UHH.
Oh, oh. What? Oh, Kelly, you making fun of me too.
Yes, he is. Yeah, you see, I had to spell it for him. I'm hard of hearing as well.
Yeah, that's what happens to his brother. So you ought to text that old boy and tell him that we're almost to Bolivar. Let him know that we're almost to Bolivar.
Oh no, I'm not going to keep him up.
Oh, okay.
I figured letting him know that we were going through Osceola is probably going to be about 40 minutes. Something like that. Yeah, he knows we're on our way.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little dirty, isn't it?
Oh, it has some,
Probably got some milk on it. I blew some milk on it this morning.
great.
It was in my mustache.
No, I think some of it's my donut.
Oh,
Because I had the ones with the crumbly on them.
little
The
coconut.
crunch.
Yeah, the coconut milk or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the superstore.
Oh, wow. Second love Lexington. Yeah, me and Lisa are going to go down next week.
Oh,
I texted Dale to see if they were going to be home. Oh, we got Joe here. Hello, my great patriot.
Joe Nagy.
Hey, Joe. Miss you, Bob. How's the surgery go?
I don't think it's yet. I think it's coming up, isn't it?
What?
In what his surgery? In
No,
what?
the Wyoming girl just said he had another surgery.
Oh, I thought she said it was getting ready to have another surgery.
No, he had the surgery yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, Wyoming kept us. She was in here for a little bit and told us that you had. I thought it was the surgery was coming up, but she said you're supposed to behave yourself for a month. You think you can do that? Don't make us come down there and pal your rompers. But glad to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. It sounds like things are progressing the way that we talked about. That your surgeon had your schedule. Sounds like everything's moving forward.
Yeah, Joe says it's really sore today. It's behind the heart, so I can't tell what that word is.
Yeah.
45 minutes working on my eye. He spent 45 minutes working on his eye. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he spent.
but that's good. That's good. Sounds like it was a success. Just behave yourself. Please. Please behave yourself, Joe.
And is everything going along pretty good?
Getting your gates built? Getting some help getting the gates set up?
Says I got to take it easy for a couple of weeks. He said I can tag my new calves, but nothing strenuous.
So you got some of the stock down there then.
Got some babies. Got most of my gates done. Wow, that's a lot of gates you're working on. Makes me tired.
Well, that's awesome. Sounds like it's moving right along, brother.
Yeah,
Look forward to getting down there and seeing you.
he said, yeah, I got 9 new calves on ground now.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, is there anything left at the old place, or have you gotten all the stock moved? We're headed down here to Fairgrove, pick up a couple of barrels, new trash barrels, or our trash storage barrels are old and they're rusted. The bottoms, the bottoms rust out. So we're coming down here today to pick up a couple of new trash barrel.
So Joe says that he started welding the corral a couple of days ago, and he just got mama cows here. My bulls, horses, and goats are all at old place still.
Well, you'll get them moved here pretty shortly, but at least the mamas are there. You can keep close eye on them. You been feeding them, or somebody helping you feed? Because you're not going to be able to do that much. For, like say, you don't want to blow the stitches or anything out, and let that eye recover.
Joe says a tornado went through close to Fairgrove yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Springfield got it got pretty ornery down here.
And his brother is here helping him.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that, Joe. Yeah, we were taking a 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds for quite a little bit. But then the dry line moved through, and it flushed it all out to the east, to St. Louis. And St. Louis had a pretty heavy go of it last night.
He said we had 79 miles per hour wind here yesterday.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it got so smoky. I thought something was on fire around the house somewhere, but it was all smoke from the fires in Oklahoma and Kansas. So we was kind of wondering if you were, having any fire issues there. We wondered about you. Because I'll tell you what, that was wicked, boy. That's the time of year.
He said had huge dust storm here coming out of Texas and Oklahoma. So he had dust.
Well, we had mud rain. Miss Mobo washed the truck a couple of days ago. Washed all the salt off of it. I think we had quite a bit of salt on it. And it came through last night, and it rained mud. The truck's all dirty. She was mad.
At least it don't have salt on it, though. Man,
yeah,
so.
No salt on it. Uh-oh, I think we got a burr. Yep, we got a burr.
Mud is better than salt for sure, road calls captain says.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty salty. State Patrol.
Joe says, you be careful, just wanted to jump in and say hi. Love y'all.
Joe, thanks, brother. You're always in our prayers, man. We're going to get out your way here. Let this weather warm up a little bit. This cold air, it's really hard on this deal I got going on. But we think about you every day, and we're looking forward to coming to the new place. And you behave yourself, young man.
We love you too.
We love you, Joe.
Behave.
Yes, behave.
At least his brother's there to help him.
Yeah.
He'll keep him running.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Bring your fishing poles when you come down.
Oh, hey, that's a deal. I'll sure put them in. I've been wanting to go fishing. Now that I can see to tie the hook on the line. So we'll do that.
They got nasty snakes in their cages, don't they?
Do what?
Snakes. The nasty snakes, can't they, rattlers and all that.
Joe's got rattlers?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It might. They can be anywhere, though. Copperheads, we got copperheads and stuff.
That's what I was trying to tell you, it was copperheads.
But I don't know, they're kind of rocks and stuff. I don't know that he's got a lot of, his place is prairie land.
Right.
Flint Hills. I don't know.
Well, I'll just have to look to see what type of snakes in the Flint Hills in Kansas.
You and your snakes.
I'll go.
Big sis over there at the door this morning, behind the cover.
Right.
And she had her head sticking out from underneath there. Little sissy is sitting there looking at her. But then she disappeared back under it. And I was like, gosh, I hope there's not a mouse out there that she's seeing a mouse get in here and I'll be in big trouble.
Yeah.
I told you should have fixed that door. So I'll get on that
Yeah.
here pretty quick. Get that took care of. Because I don't want you yelling at me.
Well, I will. So you can hear me.
What's the stream look like? Is it pointing pretty much straight down the road, or?
Yeah, pretty well. You got more of this side on than that side, but
Well, I don't know why I couldn't get that thing to move a little bit. I undid the collar, but I couldn't get it to twist. Did we get our lights back?
we have 6 likes.
6? Yeah, we lost it. We're up to 11.
Oh. So yeah. So yeah, you can see the whole
You can see the road.
yeah.
Because I can cock it in
You
the,
see the phone. I can see the purple circle.
yeah.
I'm looking at it, it's like right on the edge, that far edge.
Oh, okay.
That's where you can see from there on, but you can see the full road in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Just not as much on the side like you can on my side. Makes sense.
Yeah.
At least it's in the 50s out here.
Oh, yeah, 54. 54 degrees in southern Missouri today. It's cooler than it was yesterday, but it's still a lot better than 20.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, we're getting closer.
Yep. Yeah, just right past here, not too far. 'Cause I'm sure there'll be a sign saying Fairgrove does it in there.
Yeah, not Fair Play, Fair Grove.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Road Calls Cabin says it's 69 here, but it's supposed to get colder as the day goes on and when the rain moves in. There's strong wind. There's strong winds, and it feels colder though.
Yeah, it's fixing to get pretty ornery. That front's coming.
The wind does make it feel colder though.
Yeah, it sure cooled it off here yesterday after that dry line moved through and the wind switched around to the coming kind of out of the northwest. It chilled her down pretty quick. It's not 70 today, that's for sure. So yeah, it's coming. Keep an eye on over your shoulder.
Rocal says we're getting like 50 miles an hour winds here already.
Yeah, it'll keep increasing. So make sure you got everything battened down. Because I'll tell you what, if I have a tarp that kind of covers a spot, and you needed some new zip ties. There's a couple of them broke, and I'll tell you, it's a good thing I replaced them. Because man, when that front got to the house, that wind, it increased. I think sustained about 70 mile an hour for quite a little while. It was howling. It sure was. Very strong front coming towards you. So get everything all tied down.
Clouds.
Yeah, they said it's going to be this way.
A lot of new houses. Bolivar is growing.
Building houses like crazy.
Paul says, all right, I'm going to get me some lunch. I'll check back in later if you're still on.
All right, Road Paul. We're going to do this little pickup thing and go visit a little bit, and then we'll probably fire the stream back up on the ride home. So yeah, check on back in, man. It's been nice having you ride along with us, and enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you downstream. 10-4.
Thumbs up.
You what?
I said he gave you a thumbs up.
Oh, thumbs up. Okay, Brighton is 7 miles. So it's after Brighton. So we're almost there. We didn't miss it by much.
talk. Good morning, Mama and Papa Mobo.
Morning, Terry. We were
Good morning.
just talking about you. So glad you came in. We're on a little road trip today to get a couple of trash barrels down here at a barrel guy. We burn our paper trash, and so in brush piles, we got so many brush piles, and it's been so dry and windy that we haven't burnt any brush piles. So our old trash storage barrels the bottoms are rusted, and so we thought we'd come down and get a couple of new storage barrels, and then we'll use the old barrels to burn some of this trash that we've got not been able to burn. And so we're just easing along the highway here, and we're getting real close to the barrel guy. Then we're going to go on down and visit Miss G and Trucker G for a couple hours and pick up some G-Spot seasoning and some of that mango habanero hot sauce that G makes, and visit for a couple hours, and then we'll head on back home. It's not an all day thing. I'm gonna try to get home for probably around 7, so we'll fire a stream back up on our way home. And
Terry says mango habanero is good.
oh my goodness,
100%.
yeah, I don't know if y'all try G's. Go into truckerg.com. I love that guy. And on their Facebook page, truckerg.com, and order a bottle of his. It's his own personal recipe, and oh my goodness, it is so good on chicken. I pour a little bit out and dip my chicken strips in it, and oh my goodness, it's really good. And it's not a head sweater. Don't make you sweat. It's got that sweet kind of initial sweet, and then just a little bit of heat on the backside, and it is so good. And of course, the G-Spot seasoning, we use it. Miss Mobo uses on about everything to cook, and then it's real good as topping. Kind of a seasoned salt. Very low sodium though. No.
They use Himalayan pink salt.
Yes, Himalayan pink.
Or pink Himalayan, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
I think that's what he called it. So yeah, you get a chance, go to truckerg.com on Facebook.
I don't know if I never brought it up on Facebook.
Oh, it's
I've
on
always just been
YouTube?
No, just in your search engine.
Oh,
Just
okay.
put
It's on,
truckerg.com.
it's in the DuckDuck.
Yeah. Google, whatever you want to use.
Yeah, Google. Just go into your search engine, whichever one you use. Okay, here's 215. Almost there.
Yeah.
Whatever search engine you use, and search truckerg.com, and he has all that on his site, and you can order it, and they're real good, to get it to you, and so It's good stuff though. So we're going to visit with them.
So I'd probably get over here on the left because I think this might be CC here.
No, this is the spur. I thought it was an overpass that we get off at.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the overpass.
Yeah, we're going to go on up to CC.
I do let you're laying down.
But I hope you're doing well, Terry. I hadn't done this streaming thing for, I think it's been 3 weeks since the last stream.
Terry says she will do that.
Yeah, go ahead and check him out, Terry. truckerg.com. I'll tell you, they're great people. They sure made us better people. They're special. They're pretty special. We're awful lucky to have made their acquaintance and be included in helping them with their service projects that they do for the truckers. They're such great people. So we're just gonna go visit for a little bit, get these barrels, and go get us some seasoning and stuff, and then we'll head on back home. With daylight savings time, we should make it home before sunset. Sunset's been around 8 o'clock or so since daylight savings time kicked in. So we'll do a little stream on the way home too, like we always do. And I'm sure glad you're here. I've been thinking about you. If you pop up, I'll always give you a thumbs up. I haven't been doing too much chatting because we've been in the house because it's been kind of cool. I did go to the doctor. Got a CT scan. The 3 months that they wanted me to do. From the last one in late November. And they found a new spot. It's not a big one. And I've been having trouble recovering from those flare-ups that I had on Christmas Eve at the stocking handout event, and I didn't really recover from it like I had previously, and so I didn't. Here's our road.
Here's CC's.
And so the doctor kind of got after me. Oh, it is a left. She said, well, why didn't you call? And I said, well, Doc, I said, after the whole December report thing all fouled up and all, I said, well, you're kind of hard to get a hold of. She said, well, you could have called and talked to the nurse. And I said, well, even that's been kind of a... So anyway, she did a blood panel. She put me on a steroid and an antibiotic, and it is helping.
Terry says, I hate to hear a new spot.
Yeah, well, Terry, you know about it. You know how walleye guy. It's just part of it, darling. There's really no going back. You just just a management thing. Just do the best you can to manage it. And I got it. She's a great doctor. My pomologist she's a wonderful person. And so anyway, the blood panel did show some red columns on it outside of the standard. Not anything real huge, but there's definitely definitely got an infection of some kind. It's not pneumonia, but it's the antibiotic and the steroid has helped with the inflammation from it. I guess that's what the steroid does, and the antibiotic seems to be working. I have recovered quite a little bit from it, so I think it is working. We need to find a dirt road here. I gotta kick a tire before we get there. Pull down there, I guess. Let's find a dirt road, farm road up here. But yeah, we're doing good. We're both well. No, no flu or any of that kind of stuff. So the Almighty's got us under His wing. We don't worry about too much. Just take her a day at a time.
Terry says, "Well, that sounds good."
Yeah, darling. I'm awful lucky. I got a couple of really good doctors that have really been helping me a lot. So I'm happy. It's a blessing. It's a true blessing. I think this is our road right here. There's a house up there, but I think we're gonna have to make a little turn here. I don't think they'll shame me too bad. I'm gonna turn right here. All right, y'all. Be patient. Mobo's got to kick a tire. goodness. Oh.
No kidding, dang.
All right, next stop, Barrel Guy.
Terry says her entire family has COPD.
Oh no. Well, we've been so fortunate that we have never, and you don't want to say that too loud and jinx yourself, but we'll keep them in our prayers for sure. But you know, I had some folks want me to, you know, we talked about mullein to help with the phlegm. It helps dissolve. I'm on the zipper. And then one of my good folks that is, you know, real concerned for me to talk about oregano oil. And then another, you know, we talked about that I word. And I run across a respiratory doctor in Kentucky, and she makes a tincture. And this tincture has mullein, peppermint, thyme, ginger root, and gosh, I can't think of the last. And you know, you can either put it under your tongue, or I've seen a lot of people putting it in their water and drinking it. But it's pretty expensive. And so anyway, I was asking my doctor. I got a chance to talk to her about these things. I wanted to talk to her about them in December, but after that whole paperwork fiasco, and I was kind of depressed about that. And so she said if I wanted, she didn't know anything about any herbs. Of course, she's a medical doctor, and she said if I wanted to try something, start small to make sure it's not going to react, of course, with any of my, you know, nebulized meds or my powder med, my Advair that I use. And as far as the I word, of course, you know, it's for, you know, a dewormer. It's okay, here's H. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost to the Barrel Guy. And so she said, you know, that there haven't been any human trials, that it's all been done on mice. Any you know, work, any trials are all on mice. There's apparently no human trials. And I said, well, Doc, you know, they were using it because of the anti-inflammatory properties during the sea. And she said, I understand that. She said, but I haven't seen any studies that I would feel comfortable. She said, the only thing I don't want you to do is inhale anything, because I told her it's the mullein. I said you can take a pill. I said some people makes a tea out of it. I said, but I guess it's kind of nasty. Some people put honey or, you know, stuff in it. Because
Terry says that I had that wormer coming to me. A friend of mine said that she's doing it. No human trials that they are allowing to be recorded.
Yeah. So my doctor's hesitant on that.
So we're looking for 3076.
And so I'm sure he's probably got a sign, because I know he goes through some of these curves. So she's hesitant to, you know, subscribe or recommend anything like that, even though it did help lots of people with the sea, you know, but she's the one that's responsible for me getting my eyesight back. And I really hold her in high regard, and I will be forever grateful for her helping me get my cataract surgery and get my eyesight back. I told her that if I did mullein, I said you can vaporize it, you can boil it and breathe the steam. I said that would be how I think I would want to do it if I did it. And she said, I don't want you inhaling anything. And so I'm going to respect her opinion, because she's done so much for me. She's got me to where I am today, back behind the wheel, doing one of the things I love to do, and that's drive. And so she said if the things change, we'll visit it again down the road. But she said right now, I want to just stick with what we're doing.
Okay, it's just right up here, because that was 28.
And we'll
29.
We'll visit it. I've got another appointment here in 3 months, because like I say, they found they did find a new spot. She seems to think it probably associated with the infection, and like I say, it's not pneumonia. There's 97.
31. We need to go back.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah. It's 3076.
3076.
It's going to be on that side.
So yeah, I'm gonna respect her opinions. I don't think she's very receptive to conversation. She always listens, and we always have great conversations. And their daffodils are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not gonna go against her opinion because of what she's done for me. I always say that
So it's going
to be over here on this side. That the Almighty puts certain people here on earth to benefit. So the Almighty puts certain human beings here on this earth to benefit all human beings. And I feel like Dr. Van Dyne is one of those people.
I think it might be this one.
One of those humans.
I just don't.
30.
Yep, that's it. 3076.
We're here at the barrel guy. So I'm gonna respect Dr. Van Dyne's opinion, just because she's done so much for me. Let me turn this around. I don't know if this old guy gonna want me to, put him out there. Hey!
No, probably not.
So I'll just leave it. I'll leave it pointing inside here. Oh, I think there's our barrels. I'll bet those are our barrels.
Yep.
Oh, and they're already bolted shut too. Cool. Yeah, he got quite a few of them, don't he? he come. What time is it?
12:09.
Oh, we didn't miss it by much. Oh. Well, we didn't miss it by much. Doing great enough at yourself, sir. Not too bad. Hello. I'm doing alright. Awesome. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, our other barrels, the bottoms are rusted out. We've had them for years and years.
Yeah, they
we
do
store,
that.
We store our paper trash in it because we got lots of brush piles in it.
Right.
And we don't to the landfill.
Yeah.
And so, but it's been so dry.
Can't burn.
Can't burn, no.
That's dangerous, fire danger.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. We'll use these for the new trash storage and then we'll burn.
Yeah.
You go over off the burn. We'll get some of those trash cleaners.
Well, what we gotta do as soon as I thought we'd get enough rain last night, but we didn't get squat.
Well, I tell you what, it was through here, didn't
It
it?
did.
And I think we had a 7-mile max to stay with for about 15, 20 minutes. It was wicked.
Yeah.
And,
Haven't been out in the woods to see what's on the ground yet.
yeah.
That's enough to put everything on the ground.
It never ends, man.
It doesn't. Yeah.
All right, so I'll get these strapped down. We'll get.
Thank you.
Thank you. I
Have a good
appreciate it,
day.
sir.
You have a good day.
You too.
Got one of these?
No, I got
Okay.
I got the long ones over here.
Oh, okay.
Those are the short ones. I got the long ones over here.
Gotcha.
Here's a new bag of wet ones.
Okay.
We put the old ones in. So I'll get these barrels strapped down and we'll get on our way here pretty shortly. Give me a few minutes. This mobo keep an eye on the chat. Well, I think I might have to take an inhaler hit before I climb up the back of this truck. That barrel's kind of heavy.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Did you find them?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you just closed it back
I'll
up.
just close it back up. Yeah, I wanted to see
Gotcha.
these two. Okay, get these things strapped down. We'll get on the road.
Terry, he's almost done latching down these barrels. So I'll have to ask him. pretty horse.
Oh, oh, I didn't even see it over there.
Yeah, some girl walked up there and there's a black cow and
Oh, Lordy. Oh, I thought I knew I heard somebody. I wasn't sure where it was coming from.
yeah, just got the horse down.
They must be maybe they're getting ready to go somewhere or something. Oh man, I tell you what. That one strap was kind of locked up. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh man.
Where's your inhaler?
It's right here. I already took a shot.
Oh, okay.
I was going to try to calm down a little bit for it. Try another one. Whew. Man. And I'm hot. Sweating up a storm. Should have worn my light shirt. Or took these sweats off. Lordy. Yeah, the strap was kind of locked up a little bit. Didn't want to come loose. I got the yanking on it and stuff. Kind of got me a little winded. But they're on there good and tight, so we should be all right.
Anyway, Terry says, excuse me. I missed the first part of the stream. I'm not sure what y'all were talking about when you said you were mentioning me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to restart the stream because this mobo's phone, we were having trouble getting the chat to hook up and stuff. Oh, put the seatbelt on. And I don't know. Oh, it was roadkill. What was it?
Roll Call's cabin.
Roll Call's cabin. He was subbed to us already, and we were subbed to him, and I was trying to remember where it was we subbed each other at, whose channel, and I said I wasn't sure if maybe it was your channel that we met on, but I'm not real sure. So your name came up as we were trying to figure out where it was we subbed to each other at, and we talked about you a little bit, and so yeah, and then so I shut the stream down. I was trying to figure out how to make it public when it was streaming. I thought maybe I had my settings wrong because it's been so long since I've done the live. You just forget stuff. And so I got the green screen. Well, look at that one.
Up down.
Holy smokes. I got the green screen turned on. Couldn't figure out how to get it off. You have to get the green screen turned off. So I restarted the stream. So this is part 2. The first stream was about an hour, about 40. I think it was 48 minutes or something like that. And I turned it off and restarted it. I lost my likes. Had kind of an ornery one come in this morning.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat, talking some kind of
Two of them.
weird stuff. I don't know what they was talking about, but yeah, I said, oh, got a couple of goofballs in here already this morning. But no, that's where you came up in conversation. We were trying to figure out, me and Road Call Camp.
Road. It's ROSCALL cabin.
Rose Call Cabin. Rose Call, one word. R-O-S.
It's all, wait a minute here, let me look.
Oh, okay, Rose Call Cabin.
Oh, it's ROCALLSCABIN. So Road Calls Cabin.
Road Calls Cabin. And so on. So yeah, that's where we was talking about, maybe it was in Dave's stuff. We just couldn't figure out which stream it was that we met in.
So Terry said,
to each other.
Okay. He wasn't talking no smack about you, Terry.
Yeah, I would. You can't. There ain't no smack to talk about, Terry. Bless her heart. You're a sweet girl. We love you. Walleye Guy, and Lucy, and
He said, yes, I think it was in Dave's.
so I wasn't sure. We was just discussing it. I knew it was one of y'all. So, all right, let me turn us back around.
So she gave you small happy faces
Did I get it?
and hugs the face. No? I still see you.
Where's it at?
That was up above. So go on and unmute
Okay,
it.
there's unmute. I'm gonna turn us around. There we go.
So what's that third one down?
I think that was the green screen.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I'd hit it and it'd do something funny again, so I'm confused. I need a paper towel or a rag or something.
Can you hear him now?
I just need a paper towel to wipe the sweat off my brow. Use that one. Wow, goodness gracious.
There you go.
So anyway, I was telling the doctor, about as long as I'm at rest, I'm good. When I get to doing anything, I said I'm huffing and puffing. She said, well, how often are you using an inhaler? I said, Doc, it feels like I'm hitting it every other step. I said, I can't go out and pick up sticks or nothing. So we talked about maybe getting me some oxygen for when I work outside. She said it would probably help. So we'll address that down the road. Like I say, she's an awesome doctor. I'm so lucky to have been, almost say go clear back in Springfield and then back out. But I don't want to go across. I don't know how to. Where CC goes. If CC goes across there or what. Because we're just going to go in to Springfield and then back out. But I will just do that. That way we're not confused. We get out to the back roads, you know what happens out there.
But Terry says, please get it as soon as you can.
We're coming in hot.
Let's see. Well, first she said, please go get oxygen. Otherwise, it's not good.
Yeah,
Get it as soon as you can. Oxygen will help your heart, your breathing. Please get ASAP.
Yeah, that's what the doctor said. I'll just try to behave myself and I'll see her again here in it should be what, 3 months? March, April, May. I think I can get along till May because then we'll probably do another blood panel to see how the antibiotic is doing to clear up this infection that I have, and that we would probably address something like that in May. We'll see how I'm.
She says ASAP, it will extend your life.
Yeah.
You cannot wait until May. You need to get it by the end of the month.
Oh. Well, I'll give her a call, Terry. Because I'll tell you what, just that little exertion right there. Whew. Yeah, I had to sit down on the tailgate there for a minute or two to let her catch up. I think I'm going to take another hit of this. So anyway, that's the plan, and I'm sure I'll be hearing from her pretty soon about stuff. My glasses are falling out. Because she told me don't be waiting to call me. She kind of got after me because I told her, I hadn't recovered. I told her about the 2 flare-ups and that I hadn't recovered like normal. And she got after me. She said, well, why didn't you call? She said, we don't want you suffering. So she's really concerned, wants the best for me. So I'll give her a call here.
Terry says, you will be so happy you did.
Yeah. But she's such a great doctor. I'm so lucky to all my, it's only 11 miles. We're almost there.
Yeah.
There's 125. See, I don't know which one of them might go across there.
Wasn't it 125?
Honey, I don't know. It will go back across over there. We'll just go on in Springfield and make because it dumps us off right there.
Terry says, please take my advice and get a hold of her as soon as you can to get that oxygen. I have experience in this. It sounds like you do, for sure.
Oh, Mama Zippa.
Listen to Terry.
I will, darling, I promise. I'll call her. Let her know what we done this weekend and what happened. And we'll probably, because I haven't really talked to her about the blood panel and what those values mean. So I'll call her and let her know what happened today. And that's a promise. I promise I'll do it, Terry. Because she has my best interest. I told her, I said, well, Doc, I said, you're the captain of my ship. I said, you know, I'm ever forever in your grateful to you because you got you got my sight back for me. You're the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Salted Fishing says, yo, yo, Mobo. How you doing?
Well, yo, Salted, what's up, brother? Well, we just made our first stop. We came down to a little road trip today to get some new trash holding barrels. We burn our paper trash, but it's been so dry here in Missouri, and you know about that fire stuff. And I said we usually burn our trash in a brush pile, but I'm afraid to set the county on fire because it's pretty dry here, and if fire gets started and I can't chase it around like I used to. I'm so short of breath that I just can't chase it around. I don't want to get in the way. So we got 2 barrels at home, but they're old. We've had them forever, and the bottoms are rusted out of them now. So we're gonna use those 2 barrels to burn trash. We can put a screen over the top, keep it contained and all, and we'll use the 2 new barrels that we just picked up for our storage to store our paper trash. So
Terry says, as soon as you order that oxygen, they will be at your place in no time.
Yeah, that's how it was with the nebulizer, Terry.
Salted Fishing says, smart, you know what to start a wildfire.
Oh man, Salted, now you ain't lying, brother, because I'd say
He's in California, isn't he?
He's out near San Diego.
So yeah,
So he got real close to the fires out there. So, and I can't chase it around, Salted. I just can't, I'm so, like I say, I'm so short of breath that it would definitely get away. I wouldn't be able to get it under control if it was to get loose a little bit. And I don't want to be that guy. So how are you doing? I haven't been on for a while. It's been kind of cool here. Had cool snap and this cold air with this COPD, it causes the bronchial tubes to kind of seize up a little bit, and so I've been staying out of the cold air. But it's warming up. It's close. Spring is right around the corner.
Salted says, I'm doing great. Glad to see you on.
Yeah, it's good to be on. We were having trouble getting the chat to come up on Miss Mobo's phone. She watches the chat because I can't see it. I got these dark glasses on, and so I can't read the chat. So we was having trouble getting it brought up, and so I stopped the first part of the stream. It was about 48 minutes because I got the green screen turned on, and I couldn't figure out how to get it turned off. So I goofed on the green screen. My big old head on the green screen kind of scared Miss Mobo a little bit.
Yeah.
So okay, here's our exit. And so we're headed for the G's. We're about out of G-spot seasoning, and our mango habanero hot sauce it's G's recipe, and it is so good. And it's not a head sweater habanero. It's got that kind of mango sweet on the front side, and just a little bit of that habanero heat on the back side. And it is so good to dip chicken fingers in, chicken strips. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. Okay, it is busy in Springfield today. Goodness gracious.
They got the flag wave going.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, today.
Where are they at?
They were at the corner.
Oh, they're street waving today?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look here.
Oh, it's on. Oh, probably on six.
I want to say if that's
Greystone or whatever.
I'll find it.
Oh, there's 125, 6 miles. So that would have brought us right across over to here. I didn't want to take no chance. Get fucking lost. Or get lost. Well, it's busy here in Springfield today. For sure.
The Plaza Shopping Center. It's not the one that we've been to.
Right.
She's got some
But we haven't been on their flag waving here in Springfield today. This is our, we have waved flags with these wonderful patriots here in Springfield before. I would like to say I was in a little better shape.
I know it is where we did.
Oh, on that corner.
Yeah.
The other side has been counter waving with their pride flags and their Ukraine flags and their Mexican flags. And so our Patriot crew was going to have a counter wave today. But I tell you, it's, you know, Ms. Mobo's knees are in kind of bad shape. We're going to work on her here. She's got a really good orthopedic doctor that's been helping her, and the shots aren't doing any good. It's gonna take a procedure, and it's pretty full. The schedule's pretty full for till the middle of the summer. Didn't you say?
Probably around August.
Yeah. So
I see him in April, at the end of April, and he's already booked up till June. It's
So-
not gonna be August.
we're kind of worried about doing much garden, if we're going to be able to do as much garden this year. But we're not going to worry about it. We're just taking it day at a time. That's all we're promised. He'll let us know. The Almighty, you know how the Almighty works. So we're gonna.
Why'd you do that?
We're just gonna take it a day at a time, not worry about too much, and do what we can do. Miss Mobo started collecting my solo cups that I use for dinner and stuff, and we'll be starting to sprout our little starters here pretty soon.
So Salted says it sounds tasty, and then that's how the weather was here yesterday, super cloudy. Counter the counter wave.
Yeah, I tell you, these people are losing their minds, man. President Trump, how refreshing! That's all I can say. But y'all better just get on the train, because there's a new engineer running it, and he loves us, and he loves America, and everybody's like, well, he said the prices were going to go down. Well, it's only been 7 weeks, for crying out loud. Oh,
yeah.
here's Bear
Well, I
Grylls.
knew it came out on.
We could have came plumb across.
I know.
But you know, them Democrats had 4 years to run this country off in a ditch, and before they left out, they jacked the whole 2025 budget up, And that stupid Chuck Schumer has had bills, budget bills on his desk, and wouldn't put them out on the floor for a vote because this was their plan, to make it as difficult as possible for President Trump to get a quick start. Well, I think they're sadly mistaken, and we're off to the races, and these people just better just get on with it, because America spoke. Chuck Schumer said about Donald Trump, if you, in 2017, if you go against the establishment, you will pay. Well, Chuck Schumer, America spoke, and if you go against the establishment, you will pay. So you and your Democrat buddies better do what's good for America and not for you.
Salton says Trump, it's going to take 6 months to a year for prices to go down. Exactly.
Yeah. He's only been at this for 7 weeks, and everybody's it's all these wine bags, all these liberals that are, they're all negative Nellies, and they're trying to, they're trying to poison it. It's exactly what's going on. Well, the American people ain't going to let them do it. And we've got our voice back, and we ain't playing no more. We played that. And these government people, they bloated, the Democrats bloated the government. They did all this hiring because they figured that these employees that they hired would get them voted back into office. How'd that work out, Joe?
Salton says, I'm starving, so I'm going to go eat. I'll be right back.
Oh, hey, you go on. I'm hungry with all this political talk, huh?
And then you have a new one. I'm loaf. Howdy.
I'm loaf?
Loaf.
Loaf?
L-O-A-F. I am.
Oh, I loaf.
I'm loaf.
I'm loaf. I'm loaf. Hello. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. We're doing a little stuff a little road trip today, and we're here at the truck stop to give a very dear person a great big hug because she's working today, and then we're going to go over to the house and see another great person and hang out with her for just a little while this afternoon. And I guess we go in right here.
Yeah, but I don't think I would park here.
Well, I don't know where to park.
Right up here in front.
Let's go back here and see what's back here. I don't even know where the shop entrance is at. I know I seen him go in and go upstairs.
Right.
On the side. Oh, there it is right there. Shop entrance. We'll just park right here.
Yeah.
And we won't be in here but just a few minutes. I'm probably going to have to pee again. I drink so much water because this med really dries me out. So if you want to hang, you can. If you want to go eat lunch or something like that, we'll be back here in just a little bit. So we'll see you here in just a bit. made their acquaintance.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we were so much better people because of the G's.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if I might ought to roll around front and go in and pee. I don't know. I think I can make it to. I think I can make it to.
Jeez.
Geez, yeah. Am I going to be able to get through there?
Yeah, you got plenty of room over
And they
here.
They pulled up a little bit, didn't they? It wasn't that close coming in.
Yeah, it wasn't that close.
He must have pulled up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Oh.
Terry says, I'm still here.
Oh, we're back. We're back. Yeah, we just went in and seen Miss G for a little bit. She's working today. And she's such a great person. And so we just chatted with her a little bit and let her get back to work. She's a working girl. So now we're going to head over to the house and hang out with G for a little bit and get our seasoning and our hot sauce, and then we'll head home.
Terry says, I'm still here. I make an Easter paper for my journals that I make.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I bet you that would look cool.
I love your journals. They're pretty cool. Putting rabbits and Easter egg and stuff on them.
She says, I'll go live for bye. Mamagami paper. Yeah.
Well, I sure like how you do that. The way you dye the paper and put those cool designs on it. That's really cool how that comes out. I like that. Very, very cool. I think you ought to sell them. Put them out there online.
She says food coloring and tea.
Yeah, and then you put them in the oven to dry them. It gives it that aged, kind of crinkly look. I like it. I think you could sell them. But that's a lot of work. I see you working pretty hard. Look at that sun. It took a beating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lucky that's still standing up. But we had some pretty heavy weather come through here yesterday. And Miss G and Trucker G's son lives in Rolla. He's stationed there in Rolla on the base. And it's part of Fort Leonard Wood. The base is. And I guess Bub said his electricity was out for quite a little while last night. But they had a pretty wild time of it here in Springfield. I mean, it come wailing through here. I know it was windy out your way too. Diane's sister and husband, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, are on their way to Salida to be campground hosts
At the RV park.
at one of the RV parks out there in Salida. And they made it to Colorado. They had a blowout on the RV, but there was a line crew working on the lines, and they was having trouble getting the tire off because the lug nuts were on so tight, and he won't put no anti-seize on nothing, you know. So, but the line guys, and they're older than us by 2 or 3 years, couple of years, and these line crew guys helped them get their tire changed, and they made it to Pueblo, and they're going to overnight there in Pueblo and maybe stay the day because of the wind. They shut I-70 down out there west of Goodland because of it yesterday, and it come wailing through home last night. I bet we were taking 70 mile an hour sustained winds for about 10 or 15, 20 minutes. The old roof was rattling. So they were going to stay over in Pueblo and let the wind subside, and then make their way on to Salida. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody is in a hurry. It's busy out here today.
70 miles an hour though on this road.
You're not 90 miles an hour.
Well, they confuse the 7 and 9. They can't remember that the loop goes all the way around on the 9.
Yeah, everybody's just scooting along. A lot of truck traffic here. We're on I-44.
Terry says that her uncle lived in Salida.
Oh, well, there's several RV parks there. I'm not sure exactly which one they're gonna be at, but we love Salida. We have friends there, and that's where we went. Did all our mule deer hunting. Was there in Howard. There was a campground, unimproved, on the national forest land. That's where we mule deer hunted, and we love it. We love Salida, and we rafted, whitewater rafted the whole Arkansas River from Browns Canyon clear down to Royal Gorge, clear through to Royal Gorge. I'll take that memory with us till all the way to whatever's next. We love it. We love Colorado, and I'd love to come out, but I don't think altitude would be something that I should do. I don't think. Of course, you can get a pulmonary embolism anywhere, but up at altitude, I don't think it would be good for me. I think our our Colorado trip, well, even our traveling. But I'm nebulizing 3 times a day, and gotta have all that, carry all that stuff around with you, and if you go anywhere, and until we get the economy rolling again.
Yeah, Terry says the altitude's too high for you.
Yeah. I just don't think it would be. Yeah, you're right. It's just not a wise move. Yeah, that's kind of sad too. We miss it. We love Colorado. My dad loved Colorado. As the last vacation we took, I was 11 years old. He mule deer hunted in rifle. And there's pictures, old black and white pictures from them little cameras of us in Monarch Pass. Me and my little sister and mom standing in front of the Monarch Pass sign. And it was just a year later that Daddy was killed in the accident. So spent a lot of time in Colorado. Very, very fond. Lots of fond memories. Good times. Ate lots of trout. We love to go over to Chalk Lake and trout fish there in the lake there. And then every once in a while we go on up the mountain road to St. Elmo and goof around up in St. Elmo every now and then. Here's no boys going 90 mile an hour. He going every bit of 90 mile an hour, I bet you. Here come a big old yellow truck. He's moving along too. So yeah, I think, we watched the lunar eclipse. Did you see the lunar eclipse the other night? Had to stay up pretty late for it. It didn't start till about 12:30, and here in Missouri it went to totality about 2 o'clock. It was blood red, boy. It was the coolest looking thing. They call it the blood worm moon. I just thought it was the blood moon. But we checked that out. That was pretty cool. But here's our exit. We're gonna bounce off here and head on over and visit with Trucker G for a little while and get our spices and stuff. I'll probably shut the stream down here when we get through town, because it'll go to buffering when we get out in the country. And well, this old boy back here, he got all up on us, didn't he? When I eased over here into this, I'm like, dang, son, chill out.
I wasn't looking behind me.
Oh, that's good.
I was trying to figure out what this person was doing with the hazard lights on.
Yeah. Well,
Some old lady.
Everybody's vehicles sure are muddy. Yeah, we had mud rain yesterday. That wind had everything all stirred up.
Maybe it's a slow car chase.
And Miss Mobo washed the salt all off the truck. It was all nice and pretty and shiny. Man, that storm came through last night, and it looks like we've been driving down a dirt road. It's all muddy from the mud rain that we got. So everybody's car today is all dirty. We stopped in Clinton to Miss Mobo to kick a tire, and I was trying to figure out this stupid stream, how to get it off a green screen. That's when I had to stop it. I had to stop the stream because I couldn't figure it out.
But Terry says, I saw the residuals of it, but I didn't get to see the whole thing.
Well, I tell you what, we love looking up. That's what was always so cool about being up in the mountains hunting. You know, like I've told you before, it is so dark you can't hardly see that your hand in front of your face. But the stars is just like you can reach out there and touch them when you're up at 12,000 feet. It's that's one thing I'll never forget is how you could. It felt like you could almost reach out and touch heaven. It was it was so beautiful. But we love looking up. We get out and we try to look at all the celestial events that happen. We saw the northern lights here earlier in the year when we had that mass ejection from the sun. We got to see the northern lights this year, and that in itself was a miracle because at this time last year I was blind. I could not see. At this time last year, I was just getting ready to. My procedures were scheduled and or near scheduled. I was in the process of scheduling, and I wouldn't have been able to see any of that. I was legally blind. I could not legally drive. So it's a miracle. Yeah, I'm a walking miracle because it was sure a rough go, I'll tell you. But you know how life goes. You gotta, what do we say, Terry? Gotta leave it in the rear view mirror, right? Keep it rolling forward. Leave that stuff in the rear view mirror. So, all right.
Terry says, I wrote that down on a piece of paper and I have it in front of me on my desk.
Oh, bless your heart. Hey, I tell you, that's what we got to do as humans. We gotta try to keep me. It's easy to say and hard to do, but you gotta strive. You gotta strive for it. So that's for sure. So we're gonna blink out again here pretty quick. So I think I'm gonna end this stream here pretty shortly. When we get out here, I can pull over and put my readers on so I can see what's going on. And we'll hang out at G's for a little while, get our supplies, and then we'll probably head home because when we get home I'll have to do a treatment pretty shortly after that, and take I'm down to just 2 pills a day. I started out at 4 pills a day, didn't I? The first 3 days,
Yeah,
just 4 pills. Yeah, the steroid. And I'm gonna pull in here, and then it was 3 pills a day. Well, now I'm at 2 pills a day, so I'll need to. I've been doing it at breakfast and dinner now instead of, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and bedtime and that kind of carrying on. So we won't be here at G's very long. Just long enough to visit a little bit, get our stuff, and so we'll start another stream back up here on our way home. If you're out here.
Well, Terry said, "Thank you for your stream. Love you both. My heart is full."
Well, right back at you, Terry. I love you, darling. And if we never meet in person, we've always met in heart. You're a lovely. You and Walleye Guy are special. Oh, the birds just pooped on the windshield. Oh.
Wow, shiny object there.
And so, you know what I always say? We'll see you downstream. 10-4.
Yeah, that was a shiny object right there.
Let me see if I can hit that X. There it is. All right, guys, love you.